Nico Williams. I talked about Nico Williams yesterday. A lot of people are saying, nah, this cannot be true. Personally, myself, as I've always said, I've never expected Nico Williams to join Arsenal. When I heard that Arsenal was still in for Nico Williams yesterday, I was very surprised. But from yesterday, there's 3 or 4 more journalists and more credible journalists who have talked about it and actually said, yes, this could actually happen, including Miguel Delaney, who says Arsenal are weighing up a move for Nico Williams in the last week of the window. There's an awareness his preference is to stay in Spain. If they can't get him, they'll likely drop down to a lower target. Arsenal only go big for specific names. So this is an interesting one, man. This guy's just gotten a new number at Bilbao. I think he's been given the number 10 or something. So after that happened, I never really thought he was going to leave at all. But usually, again, I saw someone saying this, which is very true. Usually when a player says no to Arsenal usually move on very quickly. We don't usually chase a player who doesn't want to join Arsenal. That has happened a lot of times over the last 4 years with Edu and Arteta. The moment a player says, I'm not really sure about Arsenal, we move on from that very quickly. Zubimendi is an example, and a couple of other players over the years. But for Nico Williams, we've not really moved away from it. He's never really said no to Arsenal. And the fact that we're still chasing, the fact that we're still looking for him at the end of the transfer window with 1 week to go and we know we need forward players, that kind of shows us that, yeah, there's still a chance that could happen. And Edu and Arteta believe that there's still a chance that could happen. So this will be one to keep an eye on for sure. He has a release clause. He had a release clause. I don't know if it was expired, but he did have a release clause of around 40 to 50 million. I don't know if that is the case. I don't know if that is the same money that we'll need to pay. I think that is the same money that we'll need to pay. But the trouble with this one is that Nico Williams would have to want to come to Arsenal, and yeah, the wages as well will have to pay him 250,000 plus in terms of the wages. So the fact that you're still looking at him, he's still there. He's still in the news. He's still he's come back to the news. As Charles Watt said yesterday, he's never actually left the news. And Teamies and Tick said Arsenal are still trying to sign Nico Williams. As of yet, the player has not said no to Arsenal. So those are a lot of credible outlets that are saying Arsenal are still being linked to Nico Williams. We thought it was dead, this deal, but it looks like it's not dead. Let's see how this one develops between now and the end of the transfer window, because it would be a big deal if we get Nico Williams. It would be an absolutely big deal. So you've already gotten his teammate at Arsenal. Let's see if we can bring him too from Spain. But yeah, we expected a lot of deals between now and the transfer window ending. So as we've said, Fabio Vieira, Nketiah, Nelson, Ramsdale, all 4 of them could leave Arsenal in the final week, and then we could have Merino being announced. We could have Nico Williams, and let's see who else we will sign. By the way, at the time of recording, Gyökeres has just scored a hat trick for Sporting. By the way, he had 6 goals and I think 3 assists in 4 games. That is 9 goal contributions in 4 games. That is crazy. Like, he's keeping up with the form that he had last season. So is he going to be the striker that you tried to sign, or is he going to be Victor Osimhen? Lukaku has now joined Napoli, so I don't know if Chelsea are going to try to sign Osimhen. Let's see how that one goes.